Oh my God. Becky, look at her butt. It is so... Nah. What's up, guys? It's your girl. It's Insane Duchess. I'm here with y'all today. Y'all know I always want to discuss something, want to get your opinion on it. Please comment below, like, share, subscribe to Authentic Productions, baby. We do it big sometimes. We do it big sometimes. Hey, we do it big sometimes. Never know, you might see your favorite artist roll up on an interview with the Duchess. Very unorthodox interview. We have no script. We keep it real. If you don't want to keep it real, you don't want to talk to me. I definitely understand. So check out the interviews, past interviews. You might see your favorite artist in there. Who knows? Yeah. So what I need y'all to help me out to understand, right? So I'm going along about my business. Somebody say, Duchess, you need to see this now. I say, what? Send it to me. I'll see it. So, all right, they already know. Everybody know me know. I loves to pieces Mr. Mathew Knowles, honey. So there we got them girls on, was it on the Real Fake? No, it wasn't on the Real Fake. It was on the Talk. Because let me tell you something. I could take probably 5 minutes of the Real Fake and I can't, the Real. What did it come on, CBS? I don't know. The Real. I don't know what channel the Real Fake come on. Because I mean, oh my God. The Real Fake make my stomach stir. You know? So I thought it was the Real Fake, but it wasn't the Real Fake. It was the Talk. And Eve is like going in on, oh, Mathew Knowles, shut up. And I'm like, hold him up. Hold him up. All together, let's hold him up. So let's take a look at what Eve said, right?
Maybe it did have something to do with it, but I'm sick of him talking about this because ultimately she's gone. Maybe it started off like that possibly, but she has surpassed she's beyond her skin tone. She is an artist who should just be, she's well respected in her own right. She is colorless. And it's like, let's stop talking about this and pitting people against each other. And all the Kelly Rowland is amazing. Beyonce is amazing. All these women are amazing. There's light skin, brown skin, dark skin. We're all amazing. Like,
Aretha Franklin, it didn't hurt.
All right. Eve, Lord have mercy. Y'all know if Eve still got them paws on her titties. She act like she ain't that girl. She knew Eve. No, she knew. She act like she not. Who's that girl? La 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 la. Eve's that girl. Where the hell is Eve? You know what I'm saying? Where's Rough Rider Eve? Where's the pit bull in the dress? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Who is this? Like, yeah. Okay. Again, I've told y'all a million times I'm from Louisiana. I reside in Houston, Texas. This is the South. I don't know what's going on wherever she lived with her non-colored husband and her non-colored stepchildren. But here down south, baby, color matter. And Darlene from Roseanne and all of them, they tried to be nice. Sharon Osbourne. Now, I love Sharon Osbourne. I think Sharon Osbourne doesn't have a racist bone in her, but I just love her. I always did.
Her back did it.
At all.
Well, listen, there is something to be said here. I think there are some people that probably do get held back by their skin tone, and it's something that's worth acknowledging. I think, yes, of course, Aretha Franklin, she's the queen. She was the queen of soul, right? So sometimes I think it's how talented do you have to be to break through our stigmas in society. I think it is fair to say that
it's true.
We don't live in a perfect.
No.
We don't live in a perfect colorblind world, unfortunately.
Look, those women came up at a time. Ella Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Nina Simone. They came up when there was a time, especially in this country, when there was big time racism, and they still broke through.
They did.
So it's like, come on.
But don't you think there are people that didn't because of there are people that didn't?
I don't know, because I just look at the talent, and talent is colorless to me.
You know what,
that's what it's about.
And I'm not saying nobody's racist. I'm saying that Eve, and for the rest of you people that live under a Hollywood rock, color matters, love. And if Beyonce was darker, Beyonce would not be Beyonce. That is a true statement. If you're going to argue that with facts.
Because when I got to Sony as a manager and executive, I was asked to manage an all-girl group that was white, an all-boy group that was white. So I know this for a fact that their budgets were different, their recording budgets were different, their marketing budgets were different, their advances were different than those in the urban division. And so that was the discriminatory part of the industry that I witnessed. The racist part of the business that still exists today. In some context, I've taught at Texas Southern for 8 years, Texas Southern University in Houston. And I teach entertainment recording management as a degree that you get. So one of my artist management class, I challenged him to do some research about 3 years ago. And the research was to go back 15 years and from a colorism perspective, show me at pop radio the number of black women that were of high complexion and the number of black women that were of dark complexion that got airplay. And again, this is from a research perspective. I've since learned that the common public don't understand the difference of research versus emotional. So the comments I made on the book about racism is really based on factual data.
Don't just argue to be arguing or to call Mathew Knowles wrong. By the way, Dr. Knowles, by the way, put some respect on his name. If you do the background on him beyond Destiny's Child, you'll find out that you're dealing with a very educated man. He's very, very, very smart. That's how he was able to bring Destiny's Child to the light like he did and take over the music game. There has never been a girls group like Destiny's Child. And I always say, hate the man, hate him, hate him, hate him. But don't take away his accolades. Don't take away what he did. Hate him, but give him his props. And if you can't do that, then you're not real with yourself. And when he speaks, and she says she's tired, Mathew Knowles, last time I checked, live here in Houston, Texas, in the South. She says she's tired of him bringing it up. Girlfriend, color is our reality every day. Colorblind people treating you better because you're a lighter color. That's life in the South, mama. I don't know if you want to visit. You're welcome to my home. I cook you some red beans, cornbread, Eve, all the ladies of the talk. Y'all come have a sit down with me. Let's talk about it. Let's talk to somebody who's been discriminated against in the South, who's black, who's fat, who's been overlooked because of those things. Now, I found it, I don't like that. Again, I don't tune into this show every single day. I keep telling y'all I got life, this thing called 9 to 5. So, baby, I can't do what you do. I'm not hating on you. I can't do what you do. I got a lights bill. I don't know about you. So, therefore, I can't sit up and watch the talk every day. I can catch it like I catch it, or if y'all whoever felt like I needed to address it, sent it to me. So here we are. They wanted to hear what I had to say on it, knowing that, again, I loves Mathew Knowles. I just do. Everybody got somebody they love. Yeah. I think that I wanted Cheryl Underwood to speak because there's no way Cheryl Underwood hasn't experienced the colorism of the industry.
I was just wondering if maybe Beyonce, part of her success has also been sort of all the endorsements and commercials she got with and the deals with the advertisers, and I wonder if her skin tone played a role in that at all.
She's still sexy.
To be fair,
she's
right?
still gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, I'm not taking anything away from her at all.
I don't get.
And I know we're talking about color, but I take it even to women. And like they say it's a male-dominated world. Look at the women that are flying high and doing whatever. You break through the way you need to break through. And I agree with you with talent as well. Like talent is gonna go.
Do you think that being a woman, skin tone, any of that holds anybody back?
I think it's a lot more difficult, even in comedy, in anything. But I would say the reason that I'm not answering this question is because I don't want to be on the wrong side of the beehive. I love Beyonce and I love Kelly, and shout out to the beehive.
And the fact that she chose to sit silent and then throw some bullshit out there. Like, I don't know what side of the beehive I should be on, so I ain't saying nothing. That shit was whack. That shit was dumb. And that shit made me feel like I don't never want to see none of her shit no more or support her no more. And she is one of my favorite comics. I think she just don't give a fuck. She say whatever needs to be said. Now, I don't know if she been Hollywood washed. I know when she first got on the talk, that's all she talked about. I'm getting CBS money. I'm getting CBS money. I'm getting CBS money. And like Steve Harvey let us know when he educated Monique on the fact that she needs to play ball. If you haven't seen it, let's give you a little recap of that.
I've done nothing wrong.
When you tell the truth, you have to deal with the repercussions of the truth. We black out here. We can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want to. Listen to me. Your husband can't be.
So I'm not sure if Cheryl Underwood was definitely, you know, playing a Hollywood game when she chose to kind of sit this one out. You could kind of see her looking around like, do I speak? Do I not speak? You could kind of see her thinking about probably engaging into the conversation. And again, y'all, educate me. Y'all are real good at this. Let me know. Have this conversation with me. Has she changed, like, all the years she's been on this show? Like, who is a regular viewer that watch uncut Cheryl Underwood get on this show? Is she still uncut? Like, is she still Cheryl? Is she still the person that would cuss out everybody on that table? I won't see Hollywood wash Cheryl. Because in that clip, I'm like, Cheryl's not going to let Eve say that. Cheryl about to say something. Cheryl about to let them know. But ladies, can I come on the talk? I would love to live in a world where color didn't matter. Like y'all so elegantly put it. All these police shootings and Black Lives Matter movement and all that. Are y'all really living under a Hollywood rock? Because all that goes back to somebody being discriminated against by the color of their skin. There was a video that went viral about a month ago with the guy at the hotel where the lady called him the N-word over the phone and he wouldn't let her. Y'all don't see some of this stuff. I mean, y'all get off. So y'all have a platform to speak to the people. But what y'all get off from work, go home, turn off all the TVs and radios and soak in the bathtub for 20 hours? Like, you have a platform. But I don't feel like you're doing it justice when you say some stupid shit like that. Color doesn't matter. And Beyonce's talent is talent, and talent don't have a color. Well, you tell that to all the damn dark-skinned girls. I remember in one performance, was that the Super Bowl? Beyonce Super Bowl performance, where that dancer that was dancing next to Beyonce, she was darker than Beyonce, and she was shaking it, honey. And we don't see her all over TV being recognized as a dancer and everything else. Is it that she didn't get the recognition? I mean, she was on Super Bowl, the biggest audience that we have for a national televised event. Why the world not loving her? Some would say it's the color of her skin, but in y'all world, I guess not. I don't know. I don't know, but it is harder for darker girls to make it than lighter girls. I ain't the darkest girl in the room. I ain't the lightest girl in the room neither. And yes, I've experienced my fair share of colorism and, you know what they call it when they hating on us fat girls? Discrimination. But I still do me, baby. Here I am. I don't worry about that. But again, I invite y'all to come to the South. Come hang out with me for a day. If y'all so Hollywood washed to where y'all don't believe that color still matters, or y'all believe in the entertainment world, a lighter skinned woman wouldn't get a role or a position or an offer over a dark skinned woman. Again, if you just want to stay in Destiny's Child and compare the careers of the three women, somebody did mention Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland would have never had the career that Beyonce has, being their color difference. If you say something other than that, you crazy. What word? Again, we live in the South, so maybe it's different in Hollywood. I don't know. I can't say that because you think about the Kardashians, the Jordan Woods thing. Well, how is that a racist thing or all that? They're coming at her. Oh, I hate to say that because I love Kim Kardashian. I do, my Libra sister. Oh my God. And I never want to, as much as people like say racist stuff about the Kardashians, I don't want to believe that. You know, when you just don't want to believe something, you know, so I just don't want to believe that. But, you know, when Kim started making statements, if it wasn't for Kylie, Jordan couldn't provide for her family and stuff like that, you know, yeah, it depends on who you're asking. You know what I'm saying? It depends on who you're asking. I try to, again, as y'all can see, I kind of don't even want to talk about it. Because I really do love the Kardashians. I want Kris Jenner to adopt me. I've asked. Somebody asked Kim one time, she said, they asked her what was the craziest thing a fan said to her. She said, some fan asked to adopt me. I said, that was me. That was me. I've been begging the Kardashians to adopt me for years, honey. I'm all up in their comment section. Please adopt me. I would love to be a Kardashian. But not if I got to be treated like Jordan Woods. Because, again, humans make mistakes. And as a woman, a darker black woman, I wouldn't say she's as dark as Kelly Rowland, but I wouldn't say she's as light as India, you know. I just feel like she's getting an unfair shake, you know, when looking at her in certain lights and certain things as being said. I don't know. It could get, again, if you're one of those people that's out here waving the black flag and see everything as racist, oh my God, they're going to get us. I'm not saying racism is funny, but some people are definitely overboard. Everything can't be racist. This country ain't about racism. This country is about classism and economics, but that's just, again, my take on it. Again, I live in the South, so don't nobody get under my comments and say, you crazy, this, that, and that, and that. I live in the South. Color matters here. That's the whole point of this video. Color matters here. I don't know where Eve them shoot this shit at. I don't know. I'm not there. Yeah, love. If Beyonce was a bit darker. And again, if y'all don't know who Spice is, go look up Spice Official. Spice proved that with her song, and she did made like she bleached her skin. That point has already been proven. So for Eve she tired of Mathew Knowles talking about it. Girl, don't you ever get tired of nobody telling the truth. And if you're tired of the truth and you don't want to hear the truth, then you're a fraud and you don't deserve to be on a platform where your voice matters to all these people, all these young women, everything you say, somebody is hanging on to. And for you to tell a darker skinned black girl that nobody cares about her skin color, that is unfair. That is unfair. And you do not deserve your platform if you don't want to acknowledge that color matters. Again, you don't go through the struggles that black women go through. You're not bringing your black boyfriend to get a job, or you're not seeing your black boyfriend get fired, or your black husband, or dealing with your black stepdaughter with her hair issues or her braids or whatever. That's not your world. So I just think when it comes down to matters of race, you should do like Cheryl Underwood did. Sit on the side and let that one pass you by. Because it's some things you can't speak on, love. And yeah, nah, you can't do that. You can't do that because you chose to live a whole nother life. So you can't, again, and you're not from the South. You're not from the South. So I dare you say skin color does not matter. Huh. And again, because you don't have a black husband, I guess you don't deal with, like Beyonce said herself, Becky with the good hair. You don't deal with the competition of she's lighter than you. She has better hair than you. Because, yeah, my brothers, they think like that. Black men think like that. And don't believe me, believe all the athletes with the non-black wives. Believe all the millionaires, artists, singers with the non-black families, with the non-black wives, those that choose other and skip out on us. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to your audience. Don't lie to little black girls. Don't tell us our color doesn't matter. Maybe your color doesn't matter. Maybe God has afforded you to skip some of the things we go through on a daily basis. But don't you dare sit there and say color don't matter. And that Mathew Knowles needs to stop telling the truth. Darling, he telling our truth. Again, maybe you can't tell our truth, black woman, because you opted out the black fight. Sorry. I ain't sorry. Hell no. As Beyonce herself would say. So, you know, now y'all got my take on that. It bothered me a little bit. People, y'all don't want the truth. Y'all don't want the truth. But if Beyonce was a darker artist, she would not be Beyonce. I don't care how much leg dropping, booty shaking, stomach twirling, microphone dropping, hooping and hollering, falsetto hitting. If she was a dark-skinned girl, she would be nowhere. And you cannot, Nina Simone, Ella Fitzgerald, yeah. Come on. Those days, you cannot. How do you compare those women to Beyonce? I'm not saying they're not great. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, how do you compare? There's no way. There's nowhere. Tell me how, so I can. So I just think that whole show was bullshit, and that whole segment of that show was bullshit. And I think every last one of those ladies just need to apologize to black girls, real black girls. Beyonce is a real black now. Hold up now, sister girl. Sister girl making the world look at us. HBCUs, Southern girls being from Louisiana, baby. But Beyonce, she going back. She getting us. She putting us in a song, baby. I came to slay, baby. She doing what she gotta do to let the world know she look. I don't care how light I am, baby. I like my baby hair with afros, baby. I like my Negro with his Jackson 5 nostrils, okay? She letting people know what it is. But she letting people know, look, yeah, I got this little light skin, but guess what? Baby, I know who I am. But for somebody to sit up there and say some stupid ass shit like color don't matter, in the same industry, Eve, that you came up on, or maybe you would have been a bigger rapper if you was a little lighter. Hello? I mean, let's just face it. Maybe you would have had some Beyonce money if you was a little lighter. I mean, what happened to the little girl with the paws? I understand people grow up. But love, don't do it. Don't forget how hard it is out here for the rest of us with our white husbands. Ooh, damn, my bad. I mean, you know, the real struggle. Come on, man. It is what it is. Y'all wanted me to speak on it openly, honestly. Damn. Sorry if I stepped on a toe or two. Wasn't my intention. I don't want to be fake. So I gotta be real. Some of us love Dr. Knowles. Keep telling the truth, Dr. Knowles. All you can do is tell the truth. Bye-bye, y'all.